We were born with galaxies behind our eyes, told we could be anything under these skies. But the walls came early, the lines were drawn. Now we wake up tired before the dawn.
A script with invisible chains. Work, obey, repeat, stitched into our brains. Dreams in our chest, but rent on our backs. Trading every heartbeat just to cover the tax. We paint in the dark, but the lights cost gold. Sell hours of youth just to grow old. Every ambition filed into dust, while the system whispers, survive, don't trust. We were meant to build, meant to rise, meant to be more than numbers in their economy. But the ladder's broken, the ceiling sealed, and the truth's a wound they never let heal. We dream of becoming something amazing, but we're stuck in a loop, just barely escaping. Time slipping through like blood in our hands, building their kingdoms while we barely stand. We chase what they sold us, a life undefined, but the dream was a cage they built in our minds. They live in the sunlight, we're dying to reach, while we're buried alive, just out of its breach. Clock in, clock out, so on delay. Every second we earn gets taken away. Raises don't rise like the cost of breath, so we work ourselves closer and closer to death. We were artists, thinkers, creators at birth. Now we measure our value by what we're worth. To a handful of kings with invisible thrones, feeding one futures that were never their own. They profit from hope, from hunger, from need, from every someday that we never achieve. They sell us a ladder with missing rungs, then blame us for falling with broken lungs. We were meant to be fire, not fuel for the flame, but they branded our dreams and sold us the name of a life that was never designed to be free, just close enough to keep us chasing the key. We dream of becoming something amazing, but we're stuck in a loop, just barely escaping. Time slipping through like blood in our hands, building their kingdoms while we barely stand. We chase what they sold us, a life undefined, but the dream was a cage they built in our minds. They live in the sunlight, we're dying to reach, while we're buried alive, just out of its breach. Breach. Our blood is the ink